there. It is Ariana, your tarot life coach, coming at you with your August readings. Hopefully July panned out pretty well for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the weeklies to just kind of help with that energy that was coming in. So before we go any further, I want to say big thank yous for your support. Big thank yous for all that you have blessed my life with. You guys are wonderful, and it means a lot to me. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the subscribes, the likes, the shares. I'm sending you big warm hugs, lots of high fives, fist pumps, and thumbs up. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. So let's jump right into your reading, okay? So hopefully you guys did have a good birthday, because this month is all about the beginnings, okay? So here before us we have the Shaman's Oracle by, I went blank, John Matthews and Will Kingham. I should be able to know this, right? And this is all about beginning. The dancer is trying to dance in your life, and you see him hot stepping. I see him hot stepping or high stepping, sea walking, whatever you want to call it. He's got his arms in the air and he just does not care what's going on. He is going to get it going, okay? And it's all about starting fresh, because I think the question was, like in a session, this is where I would ask you, did you feel stuck? You know, and what are some things that made you feel stuck? And then we can explore those things a little bit, and let's try to see, you know, where we have options, where you have opportunities, because there's new things coming, guys. And this spirit is helping us to see beginnings where perhaps we once saw endings. So we might have saw things like, oh God, this is over. What am I going to do? And that's focusing on the fear-based energy. And we want to focus on a little bit of a higher vibration. Okay, so before I go on, higher vibrations and stuff, it is okay to cry. It is okay to get mad. It is okay to be upset. You can't stay on a high vibration at all times, okay? But you can, you don't need to stay at the lower vibration, all right? It's all right to be there for a minute, but then you just pump yourself right back up, okay? So, this is to add breath and new life and possibility even into whatever you consider your familiar routines, whatever you consider the same thing over and over that you're getting tired of. It's telling you, hey, there's something fresh and new here, okay? So it says, I'm the dancer of beginnings, and I dance in a spirit of fresh directions and call upon myself to embrace of the divine beings who send the blessings upon all new enterprise. So some of you guys might be starting a new job, you might be moving, you might be starting a new relationship. So this is all about the new beginnings. Alrighty, guys, are we ready to see what we have for us this month? I almost said this week. So once again, this is a general reading. Just to clarify what a general reading is, this is not a personal reading. This may not resonate with you. You might not take anything from this, but other than the dancer beginning. And that's totally perfectly fine. Because you have to remember this is a general reading. And so this is for a large population. So I'm going to try to make this as broad as I can and not try to focus too much on one story unless I just really hear that story loud and clear. Sometimes when I get messages or when I get, sometimes I just see the whole thing play out in front of my face. I have to let you guys know because there's somebody who kind of needs the guidance. So bear with me. Let's see what we got. I've shuffled quite a bit off camera. I'm going to go ahead and bless it one more time. All right. Catch my breath. So this is going to be a 5-card spread. We're going to be using the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra Tabitha Cicero, okay? In the past, all right, the 9 of Discs. Oh, let me move our little dancer out the way. All right, boo, come over here. He's going to stay right there because he's going to watch, okay? In the present, the 4 of Discs. Hidden influences, the Hierophant. The advice, the 7 of Cups reversed. And the possible outcome, the Queen of Arrows. All right, someone's cutting through some bullshit. All right, and the possible outcome, the 2 of Wands upright. Okay, I'm sorry about the glare, guys. This is, well, I don't normally shoot during the day, but I got a break today, so I'm going to shoot something. And it's super, super bright, so the lighting might be off a little bit, so I apologize. So let me straighten this out because I get all excited and I've been moving the camera. Okay. All right. Now, I've had a lot of coffee too, so if I talk really, really fast, I do apologize. All right, guys. Oh, man. I told you, I get all excited. There we go. We have the 9 of disc upright. So before we get started, I want to make this clear too, is when there is cards that are reversed, that does not necessarily mean that it is a negative card or that something bad is going to happen. Basically, my belief on tarot is there is no positive or negative. There is information. And I've been saying this over and over. If you look at things in a pass or fail or win or lose, you're always going to have a 50% chance of being pissed off at the fucking world. So you have to you have to look between the lines. It's not always win or lose, pass or fail. All right. So let's go on. 9 of disc. This was in the past. I feel like you were probably offered something really well. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe you made a new move. But something was really going good for you, okay? And this is attributed also, the timing on this card is September 2nd through September 11th. This is all about personal success, personal accomplishments. You know, you're getting an influx of goods. Things were going good. There was just good order, a sense of well-being. Everything was freaking copacetic, okay? That's how you felt. That's how you felt things were moving along. And you're also reaping what you sowed. So if you were out there working your ass off, you were like, hell yeah, I'm getting some benefits over here, okay? In the present, though, we are at the 4 of disc. So it's kind of like we backtracked. We went from the 9 all the way to the 4. So here we're kind of holding on a little bit tightly to something. We're trying to use that 9 of disc and create a financial stability for our lives. So you see the home, and then you see the 4 disc. And the disc they're similar to like the little money, the cuneiform. They have cuneiform's the number. That's the number on the disc. That is like their money, the pentacles, okay? So this is material stability and security. And you're holding on to possessions a little bit tightly, okay? You're protecting what you have, like, that's mine. You need to step off, all right? So there was a gain of money, and this is where you're at. Maybe you got an inheritance, you know, whatever it is, but you're trying to build your empire. I just have like this song playing in my head right now when I said empire. So, this is business obstacles have been removed. So you were offered something good. Maybe you were offered something super good and you're like, holy shit, I didn't think it could be this great. And now you're like holding on to things a little bit too tightly. So if this is in a love situation, like if maybe you were offered a love, you know, the love of your life because it's the 9 of disc, and you're like, oh God, I'm so happy, but I've been hurt in the past, so I'm gonna be a little stingy with my love. That's kind of what happens when we have the 4 of disc in a love reading. So I'm gonna give you two of the meanings on this. You're either working too much and you're neglecting your love partner because you have an obsession with money and establishment because you probably haven't had it in a while, for some. And for some, if you're ballers out there, just be balling it up, okay? Don't be mad at the ones who aren't. But in a love reading, one person is holding attention or affection away from the other because they might work too much, or there's some jealousy and possessiveness that happens. And when that happens, you just have to kind of you have to kind of look at the whole situation as there needs to be balance. It's not all about work, okay? It's not work, okay? You have to take a break and you have to enjoy the fruits of your labor, all right? So now the hidden influence that we have right here is the Hierophant. And this is a very traditional card. This is the Major Arcana card. So we've already made it through the Emperor. You already, you know, conquered your situation. And now you're kind of sitting back with your hands crossed like, that's me. And this card is attributed to Taurus. And a little bit about this card. I don't really talk about him a lot. But in the Bible, he was kind of like, his name is Nabu. But biblical, it's Nebo, okay? And Nebu joined Ea, which is the magician, and Marduk as a god of wisdom and intelligence, okay? This is like the proclaimer. He brought good news. He's identified with the planet of Mercury, okay? So this is a lot of communication. Lord of divination, science, light of gods, holder of the reed. You know, he had a lot of names. And the name Nabu was used as a prefix to the names of the kings, such as Nebuchadnezzar. So, you know, if you do some biblical studies, that kind of is who this card represents. So, he was the god of prophecy. The Hierophant is attributed to Taurus. This is all about inner illumination, guys. This is your hidden influence. It's like you had like a wake-up call. And you're like, holy shit, you know, this is good. This is really good. I'm making some money. I'm making things established. Or Hey, I started this relationship. I'm going to put myself into it. Oh, now I'm going to be a little shisty with my love and attention because I'm working too much. Whatever it is. But this is kind of a spiritual inclination. So it's kind of like you're looking for more to life. You're kind of taking a step back and you're like, let me see here. Does this line up with my morals? Am I on the right path? And that's the hidden influence at work. That's what's kind of making you hold on tightly to your love. Because maybe you're a traditional kind of guy. Maybe you don't like those one night stands, or a traditional kind of girl. And you had one, or whatever it was, but you needed to take a step back and look at things like, am I in line with my morals? Is this the right way to start off a relationship? Is this the right way to start off a new job? However you want to look at that, okay? So then the advice we have is the Seven of Cups reverse. So the Seven of Cups reverse means basically you are able to manifest your dream. So I'm going to pull the card a little bit closer. Hopefully I don't like get super excited and knock the damn camera over. So here we go. I'm going to pull it closer. So when it's upright, you see that sexy lady? That's all you're being seduced. And you got them nasty cups. Some of them nasty cups are spilling over. However, it is reversed. That means it's falling off. So you're getting illuminated. You see the Anzu birds right there, the owls. They're bringing you information. They're protecting you. The owl is also a sign of protection. A lot of people have owls in front of their doorways. They wear the amulets because it is a sense of warding off evil. Oh, not that you're being cursed or anything, but this is like you're kind of starting to see shit play out. And you're like, hell yeah. You're feeling good about it. You know, I just have to bring this guy back in. And I just feel like he's like, this is like the person that you see like high stepping through the club. Or this is the person that catches the Holy Ghost at church. I don't know, whichever one you want to go with. But this person is like super excited. And this is you. All right? So you're starting to manifest your dreams now. Whatever it is, love, money, establishment, whatever you're doing, you've moved on. You've made your decision, okay? And the advice is you need freedom. You're starting to break free from those obsessive thoughts or any addictions that you may have had. And you have come to a resolution. You are very determined. Don't lose that determination. Don't lose that gun-ho spirit that you have this month, Cancer. Because something happened last month that set your ass on fire. And so now you're like running around like, hallelujah, you know, things are getting much better. And this is for the month of August. So if it doesn't look like that now when you're listening to it, come back maybe in the middle of the month or the end of the month. Shit might be different, okay? Because you got to have faith. So basically, this is also telling me financially it will be well, okay? You're going to be all right. And you can see that because we have the 9 of disc. That's like, that's money. You got the 4 of disc. You got some money. And then you're over here being a little traditional. Maybe you used to spend a lot of money and now you're holding on to it. Whatever it is, the Hierophant is telling you to look within yourself. The 7 of Cups, the advice is, you know what? Let all the bullshit fall off of you and manifest your dream. Go get what you want. Don't let anybody hold you back. Now, the possible outcome for this is Ishtar. But I don't want to say the good Ishtar, but like the loving Ishtar. This is the Queen of Arrows upright. And she was attributed to Venus. So she was about love. At reversed, I kind of see her more as war because she could either be your best friend or she could be your worst enemy. But luckily this month, guys, she is your best friend. I attribute this lady to Virgo and Libra. And this could be a man too, or this can be an energy. However, this is a possible outcome for the month. This is a creative force, a resilient force this is either you being very creative and very resilient to get what you want because you've been knocked down quite a bit maybe, and you're like, damn it, I'm gonna make it through, and I'm gonna persevere. If this is a person who is coming to help you or in your life, this is one who's very intelligent and quick-witted. Maybe this is the person you want to build your empire with, okay? Either a partnership or a relationship. But she's very decisive. The Queen of Arrows cuts through bullshit really quickly. So this is someone who's not going to entertain your bullshit. She's not. She's going to be like, no, baby, we're going to do this, all right? Because she's very authoritative and she's confident and self-reliant. And this possible outcome for you is to harness that energy. You need to be confident and self-reliant because you've decided to let all of it go, okay? Now, the overall energy is this Two of Wands this month. Bam. Decisions, crossroads like a crossroads right here. Okay. So the Two of Wands, I get really excited, and I'm sorry, guys. I get super excited, and my words just fly, like if I'm talking to one of my friends or something, and I have to remember that some people don't like that. So this is, you're at the crossroads this month. You know, you need to make a decision. Do I stay? Do I go? What do I do? Okay. So this is telling you to be more independent. You're possibly going to receive some information, whether it's a letter or a message, but it's going to give you some important information, even if it's a text message or an email, okay? But this is all about your influence over others. You have authority. You're looking towards new things this month, okay? You're at this crossroads, but you're like, you know what? It's going to be good. It's going to be better. Things are going to change, all right? In a love reading, this does, you know, you might have a little bit of bump in the road with someone trying to be a little bit dominant, okay? And it does kind of tell you need to seek some inner wisdom and you need to make a decision, whatever it is. But overall energy, guys, this is really one of those months where you're establishing yourself. You are making some changes. You are moving ahead. You're making it happen. Like I said, this could be career-wise or this can be love-wise. I want to go ahead and get a clarifier for the possible outcome. I just want to see what Ishtar has for us a little bit more. Show me a little bit about what Ishtar has. And I think that is it. My hands don't even want to shuffle. Bam. Two of Cups. Ishtar is bringing love into your life, baby. Okay? Either love for work, love, you know, true love. But you're going to love what you're doing. So if this is a career reading for someone, if someone's listening because they needed advice on their career, you're going to love your job. Once you heed the advice of letting all the obsessive thoughts and all of these addictions to maybe OCD behavior, I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there, or just like maybe worrying too much, once you let that go, you're going to love what you do because you got yourself set up pretty much. It's all bam, 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 ducks in a row. Now, if you're in a relationship, I do see maybe an air sign coming into your life. And this air sign would be about, 30, 35 years old or older, but she's going to have a lot of wisdom and you're going to know who she is because she's not going to play with you, okay? You're going to either love her or hate her because it's Ishtar. She's going to cut through your bullshit if you're trying to play games. But 2 2s in a reading tells me there's a strong commitment. This relationship is either going to be a strong commitment. If this is a partnership, it's going to be a very strong commitment. And if this is a job or career, you're going to be very committed to your career and you're going to love it because it's a new, fresh start for you, Cancers. So hopefully this resonated with you guys. This is just the energy that I pulled in. I hope that we connected, Cancers. If you'd like a personal reading, please feel free to email me at arianaluciano@gmail.com or hit me up on Instagram at arianaluciano. Just before I go really quickly, I do have a summer special going on. My email readings usually run about $25 to $40, depending on how many cards we pull. This summer, before I go back to work on August 10th, I'm going to be doing a special. I will have more information on my Instagram and hopefully I can put a quick video together for you guys to see the readings that I'm offering. It says a minimum of 4 to 5 cards. I promise you're going to get more because I clarify the hell out of stuff to make sure that you get what you want. But they're going to be marked half price. They're going to be $10. So if you don't have time to get a reading and you just want to have something on hand, feel free to contact me and I'll send you more information. And it's not just about love. It's not just about career. I also do dream interpretations. Whatever your question is, I'll find a reading that's going to suit you and your question. Although, please don't ask me, am I going to meet my soulmate tomorrow? Because shit, if I knew if I was going to meet my soulmate tomorrow, wouldn't you think I'd be trying to meet him too? But all right, that's what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be blessed, stay blessed. Leave your comments. Let me know if this job is a blessing, and let me know if this relationship is moving to the next level, because you are strongly committed in whatever it is. So be strong, Cancers, and take care.